Hey, it's Avi. I'm going to show you how I made this pop-out gatefold card. The card base measures at 8 by 5.5 inches and is scored at 2 and 6 inches along the 8-inch side. Place card base and paper trimmer along the 5.5-inch side, move over to 1 1/4 inch and cut from 2 inches to 6 inches and repeat on the other side. Rotate card base to the 8-inch side and score at 3 inches between the cut lines and repeat on the other side. I used my paper trimmer as a scoring tool to create these score lines. Then score at 4 inches from the top to the cut line, flip card base over and repeat. Pinch 3 and 4-inch score lines forward. Squeeze the wings together, then take the top flap, fold it over to the right, and the bottom flap, fold it over to the left. Then to reinforce, switch and fold the top flap over to the left and the bottom flap over to the right. I made my own patterned paper with the Shine Like a Diamond stamp set from Altenew. I inked up the background stamp with embossing ink, covered the stamped image with rose gold embossing powder from Wow, and then I heat set it. The left wing matte panel measures at 1 3/4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and the top panel measures at 1.5 inches by 5 inches. The 4 matte panels in between the wings measure at 1 3/4 inches by 1 inch, and the 4 top panels measure at 1.5 inches by 3/4 of an inch. I die cut a half of a circle from a nesting circle die from the top right wing panel measuring at 1.5 inches by 5 inches. I applied adhesive to the top left and bottom of the panel and adhered it to the right wing panel measuring at 1 3/4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. I adhered the panels down to the card base. I forgot to mention these two panels. These two sidewall panels measure at 3/4 of an inch by 2 3/4 inches, and I added a little strip measuring at 1/4 of an inch by 2.5 inches. I cut down a strip measuring at 1 1/4 inches by 4 1/4 inches to fit inside the sentiment pocket. I inked up the butterfly from the Marigold Butterflies Crafter Life Project kit from Altenew with embossing ink, stamped it onto a piece of vellum paper, covered it with rose gold embossing powder from Wow, and then I heat set it. I used the coordinating die from the butterfly and die cut it from the brushed rose cardstock from Altenew and the vellum paper. I adhered the vellum butterfly to the rose gold butterfly. I adhered the "You Are So Glamorous" sentiment from the Deco Greeting stamp set from Altenew and the butterfly to the center of the card base. And that is how this card came together. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.